Welcome to back my channel Old Coins History. This channel is a special place where every video brings you new knowledge, entertainment, and exciting experiences. Here you will find informative content, engaging stories, and everything that sparks your curiosity. Our goal is to make every moment enjoyable, help you learn something new, and be a part of this growing family. So join us and start this wonderful journey today. The 2 cent coin of 2010 is a small yet historically significant denomination within the Eurozone's currency system, forming an essential part of the euro's extensive coinage structure. Introduced as part of the euro currency in 2002, the 2-cent coin was designed to facilitate everyday transactions and to ensure smooth rounding in the new monetary system that replaced various national currencies across the European Union member states. The 2010 issue is notable as it was minted during a period when the euro had already been in circulation for 8 years, and the European Central Bank (ECB), alongside participating national mints, continued refining both production and design standards to match the growing demands of commerce in the expanding eurozone. This coin carries a face value of 2 cents, which is 0.02 of 1 euro, and though small in denomination, it plays a vital role in pricing structures, especially in countries where rounding to the nearest 5 cents had not yet been universally adopted. The physical specifications of the 2 cent coin are consistent with the series established by the European Union. It is composed of copper-plated steel, giving it a distinctive reddish-brown color reminiscent of older copper coins, but with the advantage of steel's magnetic properties. The coin has a diameter of 18.75 millimeters, a thickness of 1.67 millimeters, and a weight of 3.06 grams. Its edges are smooth but feature a unique fine groove near the rim known as the Spanish flower feature, which helps distinguish it tactually and visually from the 1 cent coin. The copper coating not only gives the coin its visual identity but also provides a protective layer against corrosion, although, with circulation, many 2-cent coins develop a characteristic darkened patina. By 2010, most mints had perfected their plating processes, ensuring better durability and a longer lifespan of these small coins in the harsh conditions of daily use. The obverse side, national side, of the 2 cent coin varies depending on the country that issues it. Each member of the Eurozone has the right to design its own national side while following common European guidelines. The reverse side, however, remains standard across all Eurozone nations. The reverse design, created by Luc Lux of the Royal Belgian Mint, features a globe with the European Union highlighted, symbolizing unity and integration, surrounded by the inscription, 2 cent, and 6 diagonal lines cutting across with 12 stars placed on them, representing the original 12 members of the EU. On the national side, countries display their chosen motifs. Some feature national symbols like plants, animals, or monarchs, while others depict famous personalities or cultural icons. For example, Germany features an oak twig reminiscent of its former pfennig coins, Italy shows the mole Antonelliana, and Ireland displays the Celtic harp. The year 2010, placed either on the national side or the reverse depending on the country, indicates its minting year. 2010 was an important year for euro coinage because it was a period of economic recovery following the global financial crisis of 2008–2009. The euro had faced stress tests in various markets, and the European Central Bank along with individual national mints ensured continued production of small denomination coins like the 2 cent to maintain transactional convenience during a time of economic fluctuation. Notably, in 2010, there was already growing debate within several Eurozone countries about whether the 1 and 2 cent coins should be discontinued due to their low purchasing power and relatively high production and handling costs. Countries like Finland and the Netherlands had already adopted rounding rules, where prices were rounded to the nearest 5 cents, reducing the circulation of 1 and 2 cent coins. Nevertheless, the European Commission had not yet made any formal decision to withdraw them, and production continued in most member states. The minting process in 2010 followed high technological standards. Blanks were cut from steel sheets, coated with a thin layer of copper, and then struck with immense pressure to imprint the national and common designs. Most 2-cent coins of this year bear the mint marks or initials of their respective national mints, such as the Berlin A for Germany or the Monnaie de Paris mintmark for France. Quality control was essential because even though the coin's face value was minimal, billions of them were produced to meet transactional demands across the continent. The 2-cent coin is also magnetic due to its steel core, making it easily sortable in vending machines and automatic coin dispensers. From a numismatic perspective, the 2-euro-cent 2010 coin is generally considered a common circulation coin, with billions minted across various Eurozone countries. However, its collectible value can vary depending on the country of issue, mint mark, and condition. Uncirculated UNC or brilliant uncirculated BU examples, particularly from sets or limited mintages, such as proof sets issued by smaller Eurozone nations like Malta, Cyprus, or San Marino, may command higher prices among collectors. In circulated condition, the coin usually holds only its face value, but rare errors, such as misaligned dies, double strikes, off-center minting, or missing copper plating, can make specific pieces highly sought after. The role of the 2-cent coin in commerce in 2010 was still prominent in most Eurozone nations. It allowed for exact pricing in supermarkets, small kiosks, vending machines, and transportation systems. Though its buying power was modest, roughly equivalent to a few cents in pre-Euro national currencies, it ensured that retailers could maintain psychological price points like 99 cents or €1.99, which rely on the existence of 1 and 2-cent coins to avoid rounding up. Culturally and economically, the 2-euro-cent 2010 represents the ongoing integration of Europe. Its circulation extends far beyond its face value. It is a tangible reminder of the shared currency system that binds multiple countries under one monetary policy while allowing them to retain elements of their national identity through their chosen designs. The presence of the coin in nearly all Eurozone nations meant it became one of the most widely encountered coins for both residents and travelers. In terms of lifespan and wear, the average 2-cent coin can circulate for many years before being withdrawn due to wear or damage. Coins from 2010 are still commonly found in circulation today, more than a decade later, often showing significant signs of use such as scratches, discoloration, and minor bending. The European Central Bank and national mints periodically remove worn coins from circulation and replace them with newer issues as needed. Environmental considerations also began to play a role in discussions surrounding small denomination coins around 2010. The production of copper-plated steel coins, though relatively low cost, still involves mining and industrial processes. As environmental awareness grew within the European Union, studies were initiated to evaluate the cost-effectiveness and ecological footprint of continuing to produce the 1 and 2-cent coins. These discussions would later influence future policy considerations, though by 2010, no concrete legislative action had yet been taken. Finally, the symbolic significance of the 2-euro-cent coin extends beyond its monetary value. It embodies the concept of small change that keeps an economy fluid and accessible for all members of society, from children buying sweets to pensioners purchasing small household items. For collectors, travelers, and citizens alike, the 2010 2-euro-cent serves as a reminder of a specific period in the euro's history, when the currency had firmly established itself as the standard unit across much of Europe but before major reforms on small coinage began to gain serious momentum. Next coin. The 2-euro-cent 2002 R coin is a low-denomination coin of the euro currency system, struck in Italy at the Rome Mint, hence the R mintmark, and it stands as a significant piece of European monetary history because it belongs to the inaugural series of euro coins introduced for general circulation on January 1, 2002. The euro replaced the former Italian lira, and coins like this 2-cent piece were part of an ambitious, unprecedented currency transition across the European Union. The face value of 2 euro cents equals 0.02 euros, which in Italy's pre-euro currency was approximately 38.7 Italian lire. Though it may appear minor in monetary worth, the coin symbolizes a dramatic economic and political unification process that brought Italy and 11 other founding Eurozone nations into a single currency bloc at the turn of the millennium. The 2002 issue was particularly significant because it marked the first mass production year for euro coins intended for full-scale circulation, with billions struck across Europe to meet initial demand. The composition and physical attributes of the 2002 R2 euro cent coin follow the standard specifications established by the European Monetary Union. It is made of copper-plated steel, giving it a distinct reddish-brown appearance akin to classic copper coins while utilizing a cost-efficient and durable steel core. It weighs 3.06 grams, has a diameter of 18.75 millimeters, and a thickness of 1.67 millimeters. The edge is smooth but features a fine groove known as the Spanish flower indentation, helping distinguish it from the 1-cent coin. The steel core makes the coin magnetic, allowing vending machines and sorting devices to handle it efficiently. Over time, circulation often leads to a darkened patina or spotting due to oxidation of the copper surface, a common trait observed in early euro cents from 2002. The reverse side, common to all Eurozone countries, was designed by Luc Lux of the Royal Belgian Mint. It displays a globe showing Europe's place in the world, with the EU territory highlighted, and 6 diagonal lines each bearing 2 stars representing the 12 founding member states of the European Union. The denomination, 2 euro cent, is inscribed prominently on the left, and the coin's value is easily recognized despite its small size. The obverse side, national side, for Italy features the famous Mole Antonelliana, a striking 19th-century architectural landmark located in Turin. This design was originally featured on the Italian 2000 lire banknote and was chosen for the 2-cent coin to symbolize Italy's cultural and architectural heritage. Surrounding the Mole Antonelliana are 12 stars of the European Union, the year of mintage, 2002, and the mintmark, R, denoting the Rome Mint. The historical context of the 2002 R2 euro cent coin is deeply tied to the launch of the euro. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, European nations underwent a massive logistical transformation to adopt a common currency. Italy, as a founding member of the EU and one of the largest Eurozone economies, played a critical role in this shift. The year 2002 marked the physical introduction of euro banknotes and coins, replacing the lira which had been in use for centuries. Billions of coins were struck across Europe in 2000, 2001, and 2002 in preparation for the currency's launch, with 2002 dated coins being the first that the public widely used. The Italian 2-cent coins of 2002 were minted in very large quantities to ensure adequate availability for transactions, as small denominations were essential for retail pricing, vending machines, and psychological pricing, e.g., 99 cents, €1.99. Minting and production details of the 2 euro cent 2002 R coin reflect the high-volume industrial scale required for euro rollout. The Rome Mint employed modern high-speed presses capable of striking hundreds of coins per minute, using steel blanks coated with copper through an electroplating process. Quality control was stringent, though given the unprecedented quantities, minor minting errors did occur, including misaligned dies, double strikes, or weak impressions, some of which today attract interest among numismatists. Standard circulation strikes were distributed in massive numbers, while a smaller quantity of proof and uncirculated coins were packaged in official mint sets aimed at collectors and institutions. Numismatic value and rarity. The 2 euro cent 2002 R coin in ordinary circulated condition generally retains its face value due to its enormous mintage. However, uncirculated examples, especially those from official mint sets, can fetch a premium, typically a few euros depending on condition. Proof strikes, which feature a highly polished mirror-like field and frosted details, are far more valuable and sought after by collectors, often selling for several euros or more depending on the set's rarity. Rare minting errors or coins in exceptional condition, graded MS66 or higher, can command higher prices in the numismatic market. The R mint mark itself is standard for Italy, so it does not indicate additional rarity by itself, but its presence is crucial for collectors' cataloging by country and mint. Economic role in 2002 and beyond. Upon its release, the 2-cent coin was heavily used in Italy, as retailers and consumers adjusted to the new currency. It facilitated exact pricing, especially in supermarkets, public transport systems, and vending machines. Despite its low purchasing power, it played a psychological and practical role in maintaining consumer confidence during the early years of the euro. However, as time progressed, many Eurozone countries began debating the practicality of 1 and 2 cent coins due to their low value and high production and handling costs. By 2002, such discussions had not yet gained traction, but Finland and the Netherlands would later start rounding transactions to the nearest 5 cents, reducing the use of these low denominations. Design significance and cultural heritage. The choice of the Mole Antonelliana for the Italian 2-cent coin was symbolic. Originally intended to be a synagogue, this monumental building became one of the tallest brick structures in Europe and today houses the National Museum of Cinema. Its inclusion on the coin reflects Italy's blend of history, architecture, and modern cultural identity. The design was selected through a national competition where Italians voted for motifs representing their country. The Mole Antonelliana was a popular choice for the small denomination as it was already familiar to the public from the 2000 lire banknote. Wear, circulation, and lifespan. Coins minted in 2002 have now circulated for over 2 decades, and many examples of the 2 euro cent are show significant wear, scratches, edge smoothing, and patina formation. The copper plating often develops a dark or greenish tone due to oxidation, especially in humid conditions. The average lifespan of a 2-cent coin in circulation is estimated at 20 to 30 years, meaning many 2002 coins are still in active use today, though some have been withdrawn or lost over time. Collectability trends. Among euro coin collectors, the first-year issues 2002 hold a special place because they represent the birth of the currency. Many collectors aim to obtain a full euro set from 2002 for each participating country, making Italian coins a standard part of such collections. However, because of their high mintage, the 2-cent 2002R is widely available and does not command extraordinary value unless in pristine or proof condition. Global presence and circulation. Due to the mobility of people and the euro's role as an international reserve currency, Italian 2-cent coins from 2002 can be found across the Eurozone and even outside Europe, carried by travelers, expatriates, and coin circulation flows. Some coins ended up in souvenir collections or piggy banks in non-euro countries as well. Environmental and policy considerations. By 2002, there was limited focus on the ecological footprint of minting low-value coins, but later in the 2010s, the European Commission conducted studies on the environmental and economic impact of maintaining 1 and 2 cent coins. These discussions continue to this day, and while no definitive EU-wide decision has been implemented, some countries have minimized their use. Ultimately, the 2 euro cent 2002R coin is more than a tiny piece of metal. It is a historical artifact marking Italy's entry into the Euro age. It reflects an era of optimism and integration in European economics and politics, the legacy of the lira, and the promise of a unified future. For the general public, it may be pocket change. For historians and collectors, it is a tangible reminder of the euro's ambitious beginnings. Please like and subscribe to my channel.